The Drumcat has several different hi-hat modes. The most common one is the general MIDI hi-hat. These are general MIDI note numbers that are the standard, and that is MIDI note 42 is the close sound, MIDI note 44 is the chick sound, and MIDI note 46 is the open sound. And the Drumcat has the special mode that when you play the open and then you play the close, it shuts it off automatically. Let's take a look at this right now. You step on the edit foot switch, you hit a pad. I'm going to hit pad 6, and now your velocity switch is showing. I'm going to hit pad number 6 to get me over to the hi-hat mode. H is blinking, telling me that I'm in hi-hat mode. And now if I hit this sound advanced pad, pad number 4, you see open, you see closed, you see closed 2, and that's what you see. Now, as we know, the MIDI note number for open sound is 46. So what I do is I set that note number to 46. Now, general MIDI is on channel 10, so I want to go both out. I'm going to change that to channel 10. I'm going to make my velocity range do the whole 9 yards from 8 to 127, curves 1, gate times 500. That's my open sound. So now I want to go to my closed sound. I hit the value advanced pad, pad number 4, and now the closed sound comes up. The closed sound for general MIDI is 42. So I set up the parameters, I set this up for 42. And I'm going to give it the same velocity range. Now, we created another closed 2 sound, just in case you happen to have a note number that had a half open sound. And you can set this up. So let's just say that just for ha-has, that our second MIDI note number for the half open sound was, let's say, 43. So what would happen is when the hi-hat is closed, and you do that with the pedal, I'll get into that in a second, when it's closed, the first sound is going to play until it hits the threshold of whatever number I set. And this threshold is a number between 1 to 127. So a threshold setting of 74 means that closed 1 is going to sound, which is MIDI note number 42, until I get to a dynamic level of 74, and then it's going to switch to 43. So this is the hi-hat mode. You set any pad or pads. You can have more than one pad on the Drumcat to hi-hat mode. But in order to get the chick to work, we still have to assign that separately. You need to plug your hi-hat pedal, whether it's a foot switch or a hat pedal, a hat cat, a Pintec pad, Yamaha, whatever, into the side jack on the Drumcat. Then what you need to do is to step on the foot switch and hit that pedal. So after you've set your open and closed sounds, in this case pad number 6, and remember you can have this set up on more than one pad, so if you want to have a couple of pads for hi-hat you can. Now you have to set up your chick. In order to do that, you need to have plugged into your Drumcat in the hi-hat jack on the side either a foot switch, a hat pedal, a hat cat, a Pintec pedal, Yamaha, etc. And what you do is this. You step on the edit foot switch, and this time now you step on that hat pedal. And the screen's going to say chick foot. This is where you now set your MIDI note number, which is 44 for closed. And you set your minimum and maximum velocity levels. And now when you step on that chick pedal in real time, in play mode, you're going to get a chick sound. When you step on that pedal down and then you hit pad number 6, you're going to get a close sound. And when you release the foot switch or the hat pedal and you hit pad number 6, you get the open sound.